What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. We're going to do a little more hands-on today with the Mavic Mini. We took it for a couple test flights. I want to go through the app and some of the new options with that new DJI Fly app that kind of comes now as the default app for this drone. It's made to simplify things, and I have a couple thoughts on it. We'll go ahead and launch it up. We'll do a little hands-on with it and kind of throw in some footage as well from the aircraft. Stay tuned. Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, you can see the logo for the DJI Fly app. We'll go ahead and load it up, and this is the home screen interface now for this new simplified app. Basically, it shows your location, recommended flying zones, a map of where it is okay to fly in your area. Neat for this to all be integrated, you do have the ability to switch to a satellite view to show where you're flying as well. Pretty nifty. I actually like this simplified version over the other DJI Go apps that they had. But aside from that, this will show you what is available to download from the aircraft, as well as the files that are soft stored on this as well. It'll allow you to also create what was built off of these files. It does recommend you downloading them. We'll go ahead and do that after. But this will give you a brief snippet of what the video is like, just not at the full resolution that you selected. So we're not going to download that now. We'll go ahead and move off of that. Next up is your profile. It gives you a little information about how long you've flown this, and you can see obviously I have not flown it that long, only for 4 flights and not very far at all. This I'll go into more detail of later on, but Find My Drone is a new awesome tool that will allow you to start flashing and beeping the drone lights and sound in case you do lose it. Hopefully you'll be able to find it that way as well. In addition, you have SkyPixel, which is DJI's kind of homegrown editor to kind of show you what other people have uploaded, and sometimes they have contests on here. It's pretty neat. I don't stick to it too often, but it is there if you guys want to check it out. Aside from that, you obviously have the ability to connect your aircraft and look at tutorials, tips, safety features, and the user manual. This is all here if you want to look at, and I definitely recommend it for new pilots. I personally didn't look at these at all. I've flown quite a few DJI drones before in the past, but it is there for you guys, and I think it's a great tool to have as well. You can see all the disclaimers in here with the user manual. So next up, what we're going to do is look at these fly spots, and I purposely brought this up because I don't know if any of you guys are experiencing this issue, but every time I click this, it takes me to that location in China, and I cannot get it to hone in on my location at all. Next, we'll go ahead and connect the aircraft and show you what that screen looks like. Alright guys, here we go. We have the drone connected. It is wanting to calibrate the compass because I'm indoors, and here is the live feed straight from the camera itself. And shout out to One Punch King for commenting on the video we had. Speaking of which, make sure you guys do comment on this video. It really helps us out. Thumbs up this video and subscribe to the channel for further videos on all things tech. Moving on, you can see your simple layout. You have the mode that's selected by default. You have your home location and how far you would be away if we were actually flying it. And we will jump right into the controls here. So there is that drone, Find My Drone setting that we were talking about in safety. Controls, you can see you have a follow me mode and an FPV mode. Again, these are kind of misleading. We do not have any intelligent sensors on this, so aside from the droney functions and some of those quick shots, you do not have the luxury of that autonomous flights. You do have a couple of flight options to control your sticks like you saw there. Camera, you can do your 4:3 aspect ratio or 16:9. It gives you your storage that remains on the camera, your transmissions that I never mess around with, and about your device to see your aircraft firmware, RC firmware, and all those fun things as well. So jumping out of that, the more important stuff, the different kind of angles you can put. You can obviously control that straight from the remote itself to raise and lower your angle for that camera. Let's simply use that flywheel, and you can see here I'm just moving it around to give you an idea of what the camera live feed looks like. So aside from that, this is a pretty intelligent drone. It works great for really everything. It's made to be that everyday fly cam since it is so small and portable. Alright, next up, let's go ahead and check out what that play button does. This will show you what is soft stored on your phone and what's on the drone if you want to download any files directly. So, having said that, we're going to go ahead and download this one as a test. I was originally going to include this in the video, however, I decided not to. It wasn't as good as I was hoping, quite honestly. I wasn't sold on the footage for the B-roll, but this is how you'll do it if you want to edit anything in-app. Since it does have that video editor built in, it'll download the file straight from the memory card on the drone to your phone, and as soon as that finishes downloading, you can see it was a 72 megabit file for the most part. It'll create that quick shot pretty quickly, and you can play it right from here and export it if you want as well. Again, I was going to throw this in the B-roll footage, but I decided not to. Wasn't too sold on it. Pretty simple and basic shot. So instead of including that, I went ahead and threw in some footage here for you guys. Let me know what you think. Comment down below, guys. Thumbs up this video and check out this footage. I wanted to just throw in this last clip. This is at night on my first day with the new firmware. This right here is the drone wanting to hover in place. I am not moving it now. This is how it was trying to hold its position. I'm not sure if it had a flaw. This is the only time it happened, but I did want to show you guys to make sure you're careful at night with this drone.